Hey my little raggedies, what is up? How are y'all doing? How are y'all feeling? If you are new here, I am Raina Swan, aka Raina. Y'all thought I was gonna say Big Raggedy, huh? No, not today. As you can see, your girl got a new car holder. Your girl got a new phone holder. Are we loving the angles? I am. Look, you can see it. If you can see it from the front, wait till you see it from the back. Okay. So I'm on my way to pick up my daughter right now. It's Friday. On Saturdays and Sundays, everybody and their granny and their mama is home. I'm the mama. And I can't really record around them because they be asking for snacks. They just be coming in staring at me. You know, I just can't get no peace. They be wanting hugs and shit. And that's all fine and dandy, but yeah. So I just said, you know what? While I'm driving, get over. Come on, get over. Get over. I promise I don't have road rage. Okay, so I just said, you know, while I'm driving, let me just talk to the people, okay? Let me tell them what I've been reading about. Okay, so just a little quick reading update while I go pick up Kimura, the youngest broke bestie. I finished The Black Queen by Jamada Emil, and y'all, I loved it. Okay, I was really shocked by the number of low ratings on Goodreads, because now I'm starting to realize, like, you little muffin back having people on Goodreads, y'all don't really be knowing what y'all talking about for real. Because why is this book like a 3.9 on Goodreads? This is like a 5-star read to me. I don't know. So I finished it. I loved it. Let's talk about it. Okay, so the story starts off with, and I'm just gonna do a spoiler-free review. I'm not gonna, break it down. Okay, the story starts off. We get introduced to Nova and Duchess, who are best friends, and Nova is running for the first Black homecoming queen. Some things happen in their inner city which causes them to have to move to a different school that is all white. And so in this Caucasian school, they've never had any diversity. They've never had a Black homecoming queen, Hispanic homecoming queen, Asian homecoming queen, nothing. It's just been, what they've always known, a white girl winning homecoming queen. And so as a part of their diversity plan, they decided to kind of give them a bone. We're gonna switch off every year with who wins what, and I won't go into detail about how that works and all that, how they choose who gets to run and who wins and all that stuff or whatever. But Nova is running against our villain, and the villain, I can't even think of her name right now because I just do not like this little girl. Like, I just think of I'm trying not to be offensive. Think about a little girl who is just racist, and she claims she's not, but it's clear she is, okay? And she is just trying to do everything in her power to make sure that she wins the crown. She has to, like that. She just has to. It's something that her family just does. They're just winners. She's from a rich background, and the family is well respected and feared. So it's one of them type of books where the little girl just feel like she can get whatever she wants because mommy and daddy is going to pay for it. And mommy and daddy said that I hold the crown, and if you don't bow down to me, I'm going to make you and your family pay for it. She's one of them kids. So, you know, Nova, she is like not ducking no smoke. She not backing down. Y'all, why the girl come up dead? The girl turned up dead. And I'm not gonna say how, when, what, who, nothing. She turned up dead, and Duchess is devastated. Bestie is on the case, y'all. But Bestie is struggling on her own things, you know. She had a death in the family. You know, her father, who was a police chief, he's working the case, but he can only do so much because he has other adversities coming after him because he's like the first black chief. So it's just a lot going on, a lot of challenges that each character is facing, and then we get a lot of twists in the end that just adds layers upon layers upon layers of the story, and just each layer is just like, oh my god. Now I will say I did guess one of the twists. Your girl guessed one of the when I guessed one of the twists, I was like, I knew it. I'm just so smart. I knew it. So I guessed one of the twists, and then bam, soon as I thought, you know, I had wrapped the whole story up, another twist just came out, and I was like, oh, I was not expecting this. Oh my god. So if you've read Jamada's work, you know that he gonna educate the people, but he also gonna entertain the people. Y'all, the beginning of the book was good, the middle of the book was good, the end of the book was good, and it was very reminiscent of his other book, Wander in the Dark, which is about two brothers who are at odds, but one brother gets in trouble because he had the wrong place at the wrong time. And so it was very reminiscent of that, but like the girl version. And I love that because I loved Wander in the Dark. And it had some LGBTQ plus representation in Wander in the Dark that I did not feel was appropriate. But in The Black Queen, there was also LGBTQ plus characters, and it wasn't too much. It wasn't raunchy. I didn't feel awkward reading, about children being a part of the Rainbow Coalition. I don't know which book I liked more. Because Wander in the Dark was a buddy read, so it was a different feel. I got to talk about the book with the homies. Whereas this was just kind of like a solo thing, and I was just kind of like thinking to myself, like, oh, wow, this is really good. So yeah, I ended up giving Wander in the Dark 4 stars. I would have gotten 5 if it wasn't just like cringy with all that like inappropriate stuff. And I gave The Black Queen 5 stars because, like I said, Jamada will write an entertaining book to where there is like no slow parts, because every part of the book is important to each character's development. And so I really enjoyed it. And he's also coming out with another book in February that I'm really excited about. Hopefully, he got some feedback that he can use going forward as far as what's appropriate in YA books and what's not. Because talking about big black cocks in a YA book, it will never be okay for me. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Not okay. So hopefully somebody mentioned that, but when I went on his Instagram page and was seeing comments and stuff, nobody seemed to really care. Nobody cared about the children. And I wasn't gonna be a troll on that man page and be like, hey, this wasn't cool. Like, do you, brother, do you. So yeah, I finished that and I loved it. So If you haven't read Black Queen, if you haven't read Wander in the Dark, check it out. They're both really, really good. They really, like I said, educate you on diversity and the Black experience, but in a way, for me, that's not like overwhelming. So check that out. Right now I am getting into the New Year's Kiss, and I'm enjoying it. I didn't really think that I would enjoy it that much, because this is gonna sound bad, but I bought it from the Dollar Tree, and I wasn't expecting nothing from the book, honestly. Because when I think of Dollar Tree books, I just think of low value. And that sounds bad, but as I'm getting into it, it's really a cute, kawaii, cozy read. So you have two sisters who are visiting their grandma, and the grandma is not affectionate at all, y'all. She just be leaving the kids doing her own thing, and she just don't really seem like she really want anything to do with them, but she's taking them in because there's some family issues that the girl is going through, and the girls are going through in the backdrop of things. And you know, Granny is there. Granny got money. Granny owns this resort that they're staying at for the holidays. And I'm here. You don't see me here navigating this lane. Jesus. So Granny owns a resort, and they're at the resort, just the girls and the Granny. The parents ain't there. They got their own stuff they working out. And the older sister, she's not the best big sister. She's not the warmest big sister. You know, you got the little sibling rivalry where y'all don't really get along until, at least with me and my sisters, like, we didn't really get along when I was younger. I guess I was an annoying little sister. But once I grew up and I realized how dope as fuck I am, that's when, you know, we became besties. So I feel like that's going to be the thing that happens with Tess and Lauren. I feel like as they get older, they're just going to be the best of friends. But Lauren, she's an asshole as of now. And Lauren is doing her own thing. They're supposed to stick together on this resort, but Lauren is a pass in the tail little girl, and she just wants to do what she want to do. Tess, on the other hand, she's feeling, you know, the holiday depression creeping up, and she ain't said this in the book, but I'm just saying, she just a little Debbie Downer, because her sister is, like I said, she's a jerk, and she really don't want to be there with her unaffectionate ass Granny. In the midst of that, she meets a young boy who is there with his parents, and they kind of bond over his situation and her situation, and she decides that instead of being down in the dumps, I'm going to go out and create a list of all the things that I want to do, and it's going to be like a pre-New Year's resolution list. So it's not going to be something that I do in January, in the year, in the months to come. It's going to be things that I can do before. So she creates 10 things that she wants to accomplish in 4 days before the New Year's. And it's so cute because her little boo thing that she met, he's just so supportive and so kind, and the banter between him and her is really cute, really puppy lovish, and I wasn't really expecting that. And I found myself laughing a little bit while reading the dialogue, and I was like, oh, look at me enjoying a little holiday romance as a romance visitor. I was not expecting that at all. Wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting to enjoy it as much as I am. And it is on Hoopla. So if you are interested in checking that out, definitely head to Hoopla. And I think not Hoopla, it's on Libby. It might be on Hoopla, but I have it through Libby. I'm doing the audiobook because between chores, the kids throwing tantrums every 10 minutes, I'm not exaggerating. Between the kids throwing tantrums every 10 minutes, the chores, the keep piling up. Every time I turn around, there's a basket of clothes that needs to be folded. I need to dust the apartment. The dust mites are crip walking on my ceiling. I have so much to do. And as much as I want to sit down and just read and just like, I have to put on an audiobook, because if I don't, I promise y'all will get one book a month from me. and that's just being real. Also, I'm in school. I hate it. Who told my old ass to sign up for this? I don't know. So, y'all, absolutely hate it. And also, you guys don't know, some of you guys do, but I am a children's book author. And I'm trying to get back into the swing of just doing that. And, I don't know. But if you're interested in seeing like the books that I've written, all you got to do is Google me, baby. Like what Tiana Taylor say, Google me, baby. Just type in Raina Best, and interviews, books, and all of that's gonna pop up. You're gonna be like, oh, I know her. Yeah. So I've written 3 books. One is a series called Animated Like Me, which is a story about ADHD and overcoming hard things. And then in the follow-up story is called Animated Like Me, Camilla Her Worrisome Worries, which touches on anxiety. And really the series is centered around friendship and helping those who have disabilities and, mental challenges that they need to overcome or embrace. And then in my 3rd book, it's called My Skin Has Shapes, which is a story about skin discoloration and loving who you are and loving your body and loving your skin in all forms. And those things were really, really popular when I first released them. Right now, the fanfare has slowly trickled down because I'm not out there promoting them right now. Your girl was drained and just tired of promoting. I do have other books written, but being a self-published author, it is very expensive hiring an illustrator. So maybe one day I'll put out more work. I don't know. But I'm pulling up to my daughter's school. For safety reasons, I'm going to end the vlog, and I will see you guys in the next video.